my loves, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to demonstrate two methods of sharpening knives. A sharp blade is predictable, and it is easy to control how the blade moves through the food, giving you control over your chopping or slicing. A blunt or dull knife is dangerous because it requires more pressure and is more likely to slip and cause an injury. As you can see, I have chosen a pretty dull knife and it's not slicing right through the tomato. So the first method is using an electric sharpener. This one by Chef's Choice combines electric and manual sharpening power to apply razor sharp edges to 20-degree class knives. It can be used for straight edge and serrated knives. It has two stages. Stage 1 is electric for sharpening, and stage 2 is manual for honing and resharpening without power. This method is fast and easy to use with knife guides that eliminate guesswork. So my knife is quite sharp and it is ready to cut the tomato. As you can see, it goes through the tomato as if it's going through a piece of butter. It is very sharp and quite easy to use. Now, what if you don't have access to an electric sharpener? Well, you can actually use the bottoms of ceramic or porcelain dishes. And this is because the bottom of these dishes can be quite rough and unglazed. So again, I've picked a dull knife that is very challenging to use while cooking or baking. But by pulling it away from me in this motion 3 to 5 times on each side, I will achieve similar results, if not better. And you have to make sure to clean it off at the end using a tissue paper or a piece of cloth, because you don't want any metal pieces, many metal particles left on the knife. And voila, it just cuts right through the tomato quite easily. And what I love about this method is that by doing your own sharpening, you can also control how finely you hone the cutting edge. The only downside to this method is that you can't use serrated knives because it won't be as effective. So again, you have to always pull it away from you because you don't want to risk cutting your fingers. This is a porcelain dish, and I have chosen a larger knife to sharpen these knives. I'm using a cloth to not only stabilize the dish but also cover my fingers so there's no risk of cutting my fingers. This is an old technique that has been used for decades, and I think you should definitely consider mastering this skill, because then you wouldn't need an electric sharpener. So again, 3 to 5 times pulling it away from you, and you don't need to put too much pressure as the knife is going through that rough edge. And the size of the knife doesn't really matter at all. You can use a large knife or a pretty small knife, and this method will be just as effective in sharpening both. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and learned something new. Please check out the description for more details. Subscribe to my channel and smash the like button. I hope to see you in my next video. Take care.